If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe, and let's get into it. This is The Gifted Season 1 Episode 5 review. Spoiler alert from here on in. So following the theme of previous episodes, we get a flashback, but this time it is about Agent Turner and the day he lost his daughter. We learn that before he lost his daughter, he was a Dallas cop. One thing that I do think was missing from this flashback was explaining how he felt about mutants before actually losing his daughter. He mentions the Mutant Rights March, but doesn't seem to say anything that tips us off about how he feels about it. I do think that Eclipse and Polaris are actually really good at working together and using their powers together. They also have a really good dynamic between them. So Reed gets back to the Underground and we have the family reunion as expected. Obviously Sentinel Services isn't too happy that everyone escaped and there is a massive manhunt on for them. Anyway, the bartender or Fade is at the Underground and he has a bit of an argument with Reed. It's a little unfair considering one of them is a mutant, but hey, I'm still gonna put my money on Reed. He's resilient, I'll give him that. He may not have powers, but I like him for his resilience. I think there is a bit of an Easter egg while Eclipse and Polaris are talking about what to name their baby. The name Aurora for a girl and Rory for a boy comes up, which I'm pretty sure is a nod to Dr. Roderick Campbell, nicknamed Rory, who we've actually already seen on the show. And also one thing that I did kind of notice in this episode is that mutants have more power than they actually let on. Lorna quite easily took out 3 Sentinel Service agents and kidnapped Agent Turner. Reed and Fade then went into the middle of town in an awesome Mustang, I might add, to lead the cops in the wrong direction. Fade decides to not pick him up right away to see if he is really on their side or not, which was actually quite smart. Wasn't exactly the nicest thing to do, but it was quite smart. Also, Sage gets into Turner's mind and finds a bunch of stuff, but I couldn't see anything too useful, just a couple names, Hound and Matthew Chevrolet, which brings up the Hounds, which is a group of mutants similar to the X-Men or Brotherhood, but this type of group hunts mutants, and a judge, the Honourable James Creech. So by the looks of it, the Strucker family is going to stay with the Underground for at least a while, which was expected of course. Also Sage gets the grilling from Blink for screwing with her memory, and also Sage left Agent Turner before finishing or something like that, and now his memory is all screwed up and he thinks that his daughter is still alive, so Jace or Agent Turner has to find that out again. So a sad end to a good episode. So overall this was a good episode. I was glad to get a little bit of backstory on Jace Turner, but I think there could be a lot more yet to be shown. I was a little disappointed that we didn't hear his opinion on mutants before his daughter was killed. I just thought it would have been nice to know. I do like that the Strucker family is staying. I mean, obviously they weren't going to leave, but hey. Now, Blink knows what Sage did to her. I'm curious to see whether this will just affect their development as characters or other characters as well. Anyway guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe and I hope to see you in the future. Bye.